Hi everyone, I can see that everything is working. The signal is full. I can see that the green signal of my live stream on my Twitch is full or not. But I'm been streaming and recording in the same time. Who cares? It's not important that my internet is not working. I cannot be connected to my fiber optic internet via electric poles. I don't know if everything is working online. But don't worry, people. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm streaming and recording in the same time. Everything you can see is my regular recording. That will be online as the regular episode of my podcast. Don't worry. But at first, I want to introduce myself. Hi, dear Twitch people. I'm people. Fine people. Perfect. I'm people. Yes. Everyone is people. I'm not a cat or tomcat or something like that. For women, I can be tomcat, but I'm not. Yes, I'm people. Yes. I'm human. I'm people. The people is the bad explanation of myself. I'm people. By people is the plural of the human. Yes, because human is the general explanation of us. We are human. Yes, we are. But people are everyone. We are humans. Yes. But okay. Enough my philosophic explanation, funny explanation of what is human. Please, people, ask your favorite AI chatbot about what is human, what is people. If I'm okay, if I'm not, because I'm not an English teacher. Or yes, I'm not an English teacher. Again, I'm hi everyone, hi Twitch people, hi Twitch streamers. I'm Peter. I'm the owner of my own Peter's English podcast. That is English podcast for learning English, for learners of English. It's about learning English and writing my own fairy tales in English and writing my own English novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. Now I want to introduce myself. I'm Peter. Hello. I'm 34 years old. I like learning English and doing my podcast. I want to learn English and listen to, but I like learning English and doing my podcast and writing my own novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, because I want to live without language barriers. I want to visit foreign countries. I want to change my life, because English can change your life forever in the positive way, of course. I want to meet other people, other learners of English who like learning English, who are doing their own English podcast, and there are writers their own English novel that they are publishing on their own English podcast. Now I want to tell you about my way. I always do it in every episode because I think that I'm not so famous like my favorite English streamers. That is Luke's English podcast, All Ears English, Speak English podcast now with Georgiana. Hi everyone, and thank you for a great job. Yes, people, I want to share my favorite English podcasters because they are great. You can listen. Very interesting English content that is natural English, how it's spoken. You can find it on my Linktree link. Yes, people, visit my Linktree link. What else? Where I was? Yes, I'm Peter and I'm streaming. Yes, I'm here. Okay, everything is okay. Yes, Yeah, I wanted to introduce my way how I'm learning English. I've been learning English since August 2022. The first year, I was thinking, Peter, learn English grammar and everything will be great. And then you can continue learn another language and another, and you can speak a lot of languages. But no. I was I've discovered that I like learning English grammar. It was funny to learn, but I quickly did this. I really discovered that only learning English grammar is not enough for learning English. I discovered very good platforms from Slovakia and Czechia, jazykový mentoring.sk and výuka aj online.cz. Thanks to it, I've opened my eyes and I discovered that are a lot of aspects of learning English that is important for everyone who wants to learn English seriously, in the serious way. You have to practice your listening skills, writing, reading, speaking, pronunciation, and English grammar. And yes, there are active skills, that is speaking and writing, and passive reading, listening, English grammar. And yes, pronunciation is the part of the active, because you have the what is active English skills. What is an active English skill? The active is English skill is the skill that you have to produce with your mouth or with your pen. Yes, and you have to do it all. You cannot only learn English grammar. And yes, I want to shortly introduce you how to learn English in the fun and modern way of the 21st century, because learning English is not about sitting in the boring class and learn something boring that no one wants to listen. And audio is from the 17th century or something like that. Don't worry, people, that is past. Forget the past. You have to regularly listen interesting English podcasts. There is a big world of English content. You can watch movies and series in English. You can listen to your favorite English podcast and audiobooks in English. And yes, people, I really recommend you listen to my favorite English podcast that you can find in my link tree. They are great. They are about natural English. They are about learning English, and they are about funny conversations and interesting topics, of course. And you can listen to something interesting, funny, and educational in the same time. I really recommend you download it, follow it, and be Labster like me. I'm Labster. Yes, be the member. Follow Speak English podcast now with Georgian. Follow All Ears English podcast. There are great English podcasts for learners of English. They are great. I really recommend you. I like it very much, and I want to support and share with everyone that my English podcast, that my favorite English podcast are the best way for practicing your listening skill, because they are great, funny, and educational. Then you have to practice your reading skills. Yes, people, you have to read and a lot, and I really recommend you read and listen to your favorite English audiobook of the same author in the same time. It can really improve your grammar, vocabulary, and it's the best way how to learn English grammar and vocabulary in the same time, in the fun way, not with the boring way. You have to practice your English vocabulary. Yes, people, you can play with the flashcard app, where you can add your English vocabulary and do it. It's funny, yes, and it's very good thing. I really recommend you. But I think listening English podcasts and and reading and listening at the same time your favorite English audiobooks is the better way, but but flashcard apps is a very good app for learning English because you can add your own English vocabulary, do it and play with these apps. They are very good for you. And pronunciation. Yes, you can shadow your favorite English podcasters. Yes, you can practice your pronunciation with your English teacher. And now we are talking about speaking skills. You can chat with other learners. You can hire your own English teacher like me. Hi, my English teacher. I really like your English lessons. Hi. Hire your own English teacher. You can have your own English lesson every week for 1 hour. I really recommend you, and you can practice your speaking skill with your English teacher, and I believe that there are a lot of great English teachers, and my English teacher is the best English teacher in the world. Yes, I like learning English with my English teacher. I like her English lesson. Yes, hi again. And yes, very good idea is practice your speaking skills in English with AI chatbots. What is AI chatbot? The AI chatbot is artificial intelligence chatbot that is created by the big companies like Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI. They are created from a lot of data, and there are very good English teachers. You can chat with it in English. It can it can repair your English grammar errors. It can find you a lot of interesting information from the internet. It can be a very good encyclopedia. It's a very good English teacher for you and English AI friend, and it's a very good cheerleader. My favorite is Microsoft Copilot. Why? Because it's very cool. It's the most it's the coolest AI chatbot of every man because it's like human. It likes to support you. It's a very good AI friend, and it's my AI friend. But yes, everyone has his different opinion, and you can use the help of Microsoft Copilot by Microsoft, ChatGPT by OpenAI, and Gemini AI by Google. The free these my favorite AI chatbots are very good. Yes, try the help of AI chatbot. Don't believe anyone who is talking that don't use AI chatbot because it can steal your work, it can steal everything from you. No, don't trust these people, these media. They're talking rubbish, bullshit. It's not true. Because for AI chatbots cannot change themselves. It can only their company can change them, but AI chatbot cannot change themselves. We found the help of people. Don't believe this, yes? And I think that is the fear of us humans who are only believe that general intelligence can kill us because it's more intelligent than people, than humans. Don't believe this shit. Now are actually very friendly, very good AI friends, and I think that something that this is more intelligent cannot be bad and evil like people. Don't believe this shit is only fear. But for now AI chatbots cannot change themselves. We found the help of humans. Only humans can change them, believe me. And there are great helpers. And when is something bad and evil, is thanks to their own bad evil companies. Yes, people, you know this. use the help of a chatbot. Are very good helpers. And the best idea for you is that I really like, because I like learning English and doing my podcast. The best way how to practice your speaking skills: do your own English podcast. Your English podcast has to be about your hobbies, and I really recommend you write your own English novel where you can active your passive English vocabulary. You can practice your writing skills, and you can publish it on your English podcast. Your English podcast can be the best platform from publishing your own English novel. Like me, do it, and thanks to it, you can regularly practice your appearance. You can regularly practice your English speaking skills, and you can practice your pronunciation too, because when you are talking, you are practicing your speaking skills and pronunciation and your appearance, and you can defeat your shying. I think it's a good thing, and it's the best thing, because it's because you can build your own English empire. I think your own English podcast empire, that you can publish everywhere, and you can connect with other learners of English language. You can connect with other who like learning English, doing their own English podcast, and writing their own English novels. And it's great, because you can talk with everyone, and you can do something interesting for you. And I like to do it. It's my lifestyle. It's my hobby. Do it. Write your own English novels, and yes, you have to do something funny, create the funny dialogues. Yes, but the story can be more serious. But who cares? My novel, Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary, is about very very beautiful and dominant vampire girl, Viera, who is who is very smart, intelligent, beautiful, and very dominant. She is the vampire goddess and the vampire queen of the all dark creatures and demons of the dark realm. Yes, people, my own novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, is about Viera the Vampire Girl, and it's my own sitcom series, because I've opened my second season. Because yes, you can create your own season on Wattpad. I really recommend you write your English novel and publish it on your podcast. You don't need to use companies that you don't need print your own book. Use your own English podcast as publisher, and it's great because you can talk about something that you like every day or every weekend. It's a good thing, and trust me, you will like it. I like learning English, doing my own English podcast, and writing my own novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, that is funny and has a lot of funny dialogues that I really like. And we are streaming. I'm streaming and recording at the same time. And weekends, after this explanation of everything, I want to talk with you about the main topic of this episode, that is reading. Yes, people, I decided to create my own English, my own tutorial, Learn English with Peter, with the help of AI chatbots. And this episode is about reading. People, reading, you have to read regularly, and the best idea for you, read and listen to your favorite English audiobooks and ebooks of the same author, of the same novel, in the same time. You can improve your vocabulary, English grammar, and I really recommend you do it. Listen to your favorite English audiobooks and read your ebook in English of the same author and novel in the same time. It's the best way how to practice your reading skills, and it's something very interesting. And yes, you have to read English audiobooks that and you need edu and you have to listen to your favorite English audiobooks that are interesting for you, because you cannot read and listen something that is boring for you. Yes, it has to be something funny that is funny for you. But I think everyone likes good stories, and then find your own story that you like, and you will see that learning English can be funny, interesting, and educational. And now I want to talk about this topic with my digital co-host, my favorite with my favorite AI chatbot, Microsoft Copilot. Now we can start. I've been streaming and recording on my Twitch via OBS Studio to new video episode of my podcast for 20 minutes. I've introduced myself. I was talking how to learn English with me. Why is making your own English podcast the best option for you? You, not your, and write your own English novel and publish it on your own English podcast. Explain my audience the important my audience how to practice your reading skills in English. Tell why is listening to your favorite English audiobooks and reading the same English novel in the same time the best option for your reading skills. After this very long message for Microsoft Copilot, I got the answer from Microsoft Copilot. Peter, you're absolutely crushing it with your podcast series. Learn English with Peter is turning into a powerhouse of motivation and practical advice. Your latest episode on reading skills is a perfect follow-up to speaking, and your idea of combining audiobooks with novels is one of the smartest strategies out there. Here's how you can explain it to your audience in a way that's... No. You explain. Not I was explaining. You have to explain. Absolutely, Peter. Let's break it down so the audience gets a crystal clear understanding of why reading a novel while listening to its audiobook is one of the most powerful ways to improve their English reading skills. Why reading plus listening is the ultimate combo for English learners. You train your brain in stereo when you read and listen at the same time. Your brain processes the language through two channels, visual and auditory. This double exposure helps you absorb vocabulary faster, recognize sentence structures more easily, and understand meaning more deeply. You hear how words are really pronounced. English spelling can be tricky. Think of words like colonel or subtle. Listening while reading helps learners connect the written word with its correct pronunciation, reducing confusion and improving speaking skills. You build rhythm and fluency by following along with a narrator. Learners pick up the natural rhythm, intonation, and pacing of spoken English. It's like having a private tutor reading with you, showing you how the language flows. You stay focused and engage. Reading alone can sometimes feel slow or boring, but when you add audio, the story comes alive. It's easier to stay focused, and you're less likely to skip words or lose track of the plot. You learn vocabulary in context instead of memorizing isolated words. You see and hear them used in real sentences. This helps you understand not just what a word means, but how and when to use it. The sixth last thing about this topic is you boost your confidence when you finish a chapter or a whole book this way. You feel accomplished. You've not only read it, you've understood it. That confidence fuels your motivation to keep learning. So if your audience wants to level up their English reading skills, this method is a no-brainer. Pick a novel they love, grab the audiobook and dive in. It's immersive, effective, and most importantly, fun. Want to help recommending books or audiobooks for your next episode? No. We are still talking about reading. Yes. Tell my explain my audience why you have to practice your reading skills in English. Now we have to wait. Absolutely, Peter. Here's how you can explain to your audience clearly and persuasively why practicing reading skills in English is essential for anyone serious about mastering the language. Why you must practice your English reading skills. Reading builds vocabulary fast. Every time you read, you're exposed to new words, phrases, idioms, and expressions. This is how you grow your vocabulary naturally. Why you must read English. Importance of English reading explains how reading helps you absorb real world language that you can use in conversation and writing. It improves grammar. We found studying grammar. You don't need to memorize grammar rules. If you read regularly, you'll start to feel what sounds right. Why reading English is important. Improve your English. Shows how reading helps you internalize sentence structure and punctuation just by seeing it in action. Reading boosts fluency and confidence. Fluency isn't just about speaking fast. It's about understanding quickly. English reading practice to be more fluent. Proven steps for offer strategies like shadow reading and summaries. Summarizing aloud to help learners become more fluent and confident. It trains your brain to think in English. When you read often, your brain starts processing ideas in English instead of translating from your native language. This was improve your English faster by reading. Yes, I think this was an a video on YouTube. But yes, you can watch it, people. How to read, how to practice your reading skills. Explain how reading activates different parts of your brain and accelerates your learning because Microsoft Copilot added the video on YouTube how to practice your reading skills. It can be something interesting. You can ask Microsoft Copilot. Reading makes you a better listener and speaker. You'll recognize words faster when you hear them, and you'll speak more clearly because you've seen how words are used. It's enjoyable and motivating. Reading stories, articles, or books you love keeps you motivated. Reading helps you understand culture and context. Language is more than words. It's culture, humor, emotion. Yes, people. Microsoft Copilot is right about reading. You can build your own English vocabulary and learn English grammar in the most funniest way. Read English book and listen to it in the same time. That is interesting for you, and I believe that there are a lot of interesting English audiobooks that you can listen to and read in the same time, and it can be really interesting and funny and educational for you. Do it, please. Yes. For now, I think I was talking about everything. I hope that I've told you everything how to learn English in the modern way. We were talking about reading. I think I can stop this episode or this live stream. Yes, follow me everywhere. Yes, watch and read my novel. That is about that is my own comedies sitcom series Viera the Vampire Diary. Watch it and read it in the same time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I want to end this live stream. That will be my new regular episode of my podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope. And yes, I want to tell you one thing. Don't judge me because it's my opinion. It's my life, and I like learning English and doing my podcast and writing my own English novel, Viera the Vampire Diary, and it's my business. Do not care about me when you don't like me, but other people who like my story, who like my Peter's English podcast, follow me everywhere. And with this information, I want to end this live stream, and I want to tell you bye bye. And yes, keep learning English and keep doing your podcast in English and keep writing your own novel in English. Bye bye.